Hello everyone, greetings to all of my strawberry fairies, pineapple darlings and happy cupcakes out there. Welcome to my channel. It was not long ago that we celebrated Easter, yet I have not posted anything about it. I was busy and did not have time at the moment. Time passed, and by the time I managed to vlog this chapter, summer had already arrived. 2 weeks ago, we had a spring break holiday and I did as much editing work as possible because I was eager to finally finish this. Here are a few shots or a compilation of our activities during Easter. This year, only my son and I prepared the Easter eggs. My husband was at work and so were my older children. First question, how did you celebrate Easter? For those with children, I know that many of you work on Easter theme projects with them, just as I did with my son. We painted and we decorated eggs and served them either as part of meal on the Easter table or gave them as lovely gifts. As much as I enjoyed this tradition, there were noticeable changes while we were decorating Easter eggs. My son and I were aware that his 16-year-old sister was not with us. She was on a short holiday with her friends this year, which left the two of us on our own. I later realized how strange it felt to be sitting at the table with only my son. It wasn't long ago that all 7 of my children would sit with me and do this together. Reality hit me. My children are growing older, forging their paths, and new changes have begun to reshape our home. It is inevitable. No matter what may come our way, I accept that change is an inherent part of life and a means of spiritual growth. This is undeniably a lesson I must learn, and it offers valuable solitude and personal growth. Still, I deeply enjoy this moment. Watching my children grow is a beautiful reminder of the kind of human beings they are becoming. In a few years, they will begin building their own families just as I did. The next day was Easter. While the others were still asleep, I quietly woke up at around 6 a.m., preparing the breakfast table with ease and a peaceful mind. I love doing this. Even the process itself provides a sort of therapeutic relief. The act of setting the table, aligning the cutlery according to my eyes, giving me a sense of order, engages my mind in a quiet, deliberate design. Creativity is deeply personal to me. It reflects my thoughts and expresses my sense of freedom. It felt deeply human. Can I say it this way? This is the best way I can describe it, though. I'm not sure anyone else would understand. Nevertheless, the truth must be told. My relationship with breakfast is an odd one. I may be an early riser, but I rarely eat breakfast. Well, at least not right away. In my school days, I often skipped breakfast whenever I could. It wasn't because of any strict diet, though perhaps I was also just in a hurry. My aversion to breakfast can be attributed to several factors. Physically, I wasn't equipped to handle an early meal. My stomach would become upset almost immediately. I always hated it when that happened because it meant I would almost certainly be forced to rush to the restroom during class. My teacher hates it. The thing is, breakfast is more of a philosophical ritual. It is not only a health benefit, it is spiritually food for the soul. It feels like an act of cleansing, as if your spirit is lifted with the first sip of coffee at a beautifully set table. You are then ready to embrace the hour of awakening while savoring your eggs, crusty bread, salted butter melting on your tongue, the burning sharpness of tart orange juice, and the smoky richness of tender bacon or ham. So that's it for now, my story of last Easter. How about yours? In times like these, when the weather is pleasant and the winter season has ended, we are all more than happy to engage in thoughts of travel. It presents an opportunity to venture out and witness the beauty of old towns, rich in history and cultural significance. As a matter of fact, I am one of the most difficult people to persuade to go out. I tend to be hesitant and I'm also rather particular. For whatever reason you offer to me must be a compelling one. If anything, I prefer visiting historical sites such as castles, ruins, churches, cathedrals, or towns, villages, and cities with cultural heritage. I am grateful to live in Europe, where one can drive in any direction and eventually arrive at quaint old cities or towns with unique historical backgrounds. Believe me, countless hidden treasures remain largely unknown, are not typically regarded as tourist attractions, precisely the kind of places I love. I would rather visit unfamiliar destinations and uncover their mysteries. However, that does not mean I avoid all popular places entirely. I do visit them on occasion. When possible, though, I prefer to steer clear of such locations as they are often overcrowded and overly familiar. I seek something different, something unique, mysteriously beautiful and captivating for reasons I cannot explain. And speaking of mysteriously beautiful and captivating places, allow me to guide you to one of my absolute favorite destinations in Europe as we come to the end of this vlog. For now, let us explore the Alps, a realm of enchantment, a place where everything begins, the land of fairy tales and dreams. We are approaching the end of this vlog and I'm taking you with me on a journey to Neuschwanstein Castle in Schwangau, Germany, near the Austrian border. Let me briefly explain what makes this place so special, though I believe many of you will recognize it instantly.
Nice during winter time.
As children, we all watched fairy tale movies and the iconic castle from Cinderella where the prince lived was inspired by Neuschwanstein Castle. In fact, the Walt Disney Pictures logo and the famous Disney castle were both modeled after it. It's the next tourist group. I completely understand how Walt Disney himself fell in love with this magical place. It is truly one of the most magnificent castles ever constructed, built by the eccentric King Ludwig too, who personally envision its extraordinary architecture and aesthetic. It is quite simply out of this world. This place is filled with magic, and one must come here to experience its fantastical atmosphere firsthand. It is truly unforgettable, and because it is so memorable, let us watch the rest of the vlog in complete silence, taking in the beauty of the Bavarian mountains, home to the majestic Alps.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Every morning you greet
They will see us.
me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me, blossom of snow. May you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me, blossom of snow. May you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Thank you so much for passing by. Do not forget to subscribe and click that notification button. Until the next time, bye-bye.